Hey, you guys, it's Pretty Morg.
And Charming Joe.
And this is Evolution of...
You know!
Ooh.
Rescue. I was loud.
I blinked a little bit on this side.
I see.
This side.
You got your contacts?
It almost fell out.
Oh, wow. That is funny.
Yeah.
Dry.
Dry
eye.
The strong wind you brought over here.
On my breath stink.
No, baby. I'm just playing.
Sit there. You just do this episode by yourself.
Oh, my God. Yes, you guys, we're here with another episode. And Dan B's newest podcasters, Evolution of Us, where we come to you about money, finances, relationships, family relationships, likes, dislikes.
Yeah, so comment, like, subscribe. Let us know, man, what y'all feel, how y'all feel about our topics. Make sure y'all send in your requests, your questions, so we can answer them and put them on the show. This can help you or the person sitting next to you.
Yeah, we want to get to know you guys. We're very personable, so we may read it out with whatever it is that you commented, and we'll shout you out.
And we'll go from there. But y'all know what time it is. What time is it, baby?
It's time to love yourself.
To love yourself. You love me?
Yourself today?
No, I love you though.
Oh yeah. No,
I thought you had enough love for both of us.
You know what?
Oh, I got that.
No, wait. You said you got that.
I got that.
You got that.
Like I got everything else in this relationship. No. That's not funny?
You know what?
I thought that was funny.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, come take a shot. Let me go. He played too much.
I took a shot earlier. Getting better. Oh, God, you okay? Jesus Christ. That was a big shot.
It was.
Wow.
It just clouded my mind and everything.
And your judgment. I like the sweater, though. It's nice as shit.
Thank you. It's giving your arms.
Comfy. It's giving real January.
It is.
January that eat?
Yeah.
It's cute though. I like
February. Thank you, Jackie. You're giving a lot of February. I like this.
I'm giving Miami Cuban. That's what I'm giving.
Ooh.
I'm giving August.
Yes.
I'm giving Aventura. How you say it? Aventura?
Yeah, Aventura.
Aventura. Oh my God. She know one Mexican. And now she know. You so silly.
Anyway, you guys.
You are so silly.
That's how
What we talking about today?
Tell him, maybe.
You tell him.
No, you tell him.
You tell him. And I forgot. You tell him.
What are we talking about?
Which is what?
The honeymoon stage. Remember he was just rapping about the honeypot?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was.
Who was rapping?
I was.
But no, for you guys, our topic is the honeymoon stage.
The honeymoon stage.
Doesn't
Do you
it?
feel like... No, wait. No, I got a question for you first.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Do you feel like we're still in our honeymoon stage, or has that faded?
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't faded?
No, it has not faded.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
The honeymoon stage, you guys. When you meet somebody, sparks fly, everything seems right.
Sparks fly.
The conversation is great.
Yep.
You may go on outside dates, so you're hanging out with each other, whatever. Everything just seems smooth and perfect, all the time.
It's clicking.
Get enough of this person. You're at work, you're thinking of this person. Oh my gosh, this person's brought me flowers or whatever it is that you like. Does it stop? And if it does stop, why?
I think it stops from a man's point of view because we stop trying.
So you're speaking for the men's side.
I'm always speaking for the men.
Oh, exclusively.
The men in pink. Such our Cameron. You inspired this, my boy. But yeah, I think the men stopped chasing. I think the men stopped doing what they did to get the woman in. Because we feel like we get comfortable. Once we got you, did our thing,
Right.
got you hooked in our eyes. Okay, I got her now. I don't need to do anything else to impress her.
Right.
I don't need to keep her on her toes. I don't need to keep her guessing. I don't need to keep putting a smile on her face. I don't need to keep you know, doing the things that I did that it took to get her because I have her now.
Right.
So now I'm changing. So now the person she thought I was That was a facade.
Facade.
And I heard someone say that was my representative. That wasn't me.
Oh.
And I think for us, and I'm speaking for us, I'm gonna always be honest for us.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens. Because I've been guilty of doing this myself. Not with you, but I've been for sure guilty.
Right.
And I think that's when it stops. And I think men, they stop first. I think they do. I think women, they anticipate that he's going to keep this same level of accountability and trying
Right.
and attentiveness. And they feel like, well, if he keeps this up, he'll have me forever.
Right.
And we just drop the ball, and we do it a lot.
Yeah, I feel that on the female side too.
Yeah.
It's give and take. I feel like
Yeah, we give and y'all take.
from a woman, hang so much face at me. From a woman's perspective, I really do feel as though we set high expectations earlier in the relationship, so that, you know, we're happy, and sometimes we don't really examine somebody for who they are. Men do this too. Part of the honeymoon phase is, like you said, it's a facade. It's not really who they are. So the honeymoon phase is a phase because for them it's a phase. That's not who they are. So that, I think, is the reason why it ends. But also, you know, we talked about this the other day. Creativity is the number one thing I think that keeps the relationship fresh.
Agreed.
And that's that honeymoon phase that you can have for 5, 10, 20, 45 years.
Right.
Because you're keeping it fresh in the relationship all the time. So it's not, and obviously you've been together for a long time, but it gives you that honeymoon phase.
Right.
Because you're still exploring new things. You're still trying new places. You're still talking about new things. It feels fresh.
Okay. Now, I was very transparent and very introspective of myself, and I spoke for men. Do you feel that women sometimes, they stop being who we thought they were once they feel like they have us?
I do.
Is it twofold, or is it just on the men?
No, it's twofold.
Okay.
It's twofold. And I want to throw this in there too. Women, you know, we have this, especially Black women, we have this title where we're strong and we're independent, and, you know, we have a lot on our plate, right? And we try to use that as excuses sometimes. Yes, there are excuses. I think we do drop the ball as well as far as keeping relationships fresh.
Right.
And sometimes we may also drive the freshness away with our attitude or our spirit or control, whatever it may be.
This thing on?
Anyway, but yeah, we can definitely dry out that honeymoon phase.
Yes.
We definitely can.
100%.
It's definitely twofold. Yes.
Okay. I agree. I think you hit that nail on the head.
And I think too, sorry, just to
you're fine.
go a little further. Sometimes I feel like I've seen this before. Women, they don't really know what to do for a man. You have to know your man. Know his love language, what it is that he likes. I feel like, you know, a lot of us women, we feel like we're typical. Like, we like flowers, we like candles, we like romance and stuff like that. But know what your man likes as well, because it's like you're so busy taking in. Now you can't contribute to the honeymoon phase because you don't know what he likes.
Right.
And sometimes a simple question can be, hey, baby, I was, you know, shopping or thinking about you. I wanted to get you something really nice, but I didn't want to be cliche or whatever. You know, tell me, like, would you like this?
Right.
Can I do this? Like, make it a safe space to keep the honeymoon thing going. You don't have to be so secretive to be innovative, right? Like, you can ask as well. So,
and let's take it a step further, you know, past like things that money can buy or, you know, monetary gifts. You know, what does he value in his life?
Yeah, that's
you know,
a big one.
Is he a reader? What does he see himself in the next 3, 4, or 5 years? You know, what's important to him?
Yeah.
You know, get him a book.
Yep.
Get him a class.
Yep.
You know, if he wants to open a business and he wants to say he wants to be a barber, just throwing it out there.
Right.
Have him a set of clippers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say not monetary gifts, I mean things that you can actually utilize to further the things that are more important to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because every man that's not, you know, oh, buy me some Jordans or buy me, you know, a t-shirt, buy me a pair of jeans. Like, that's cool and all.
Yeah.
But these clippers are going to help me advance myself and advance this relationship a lot further than those shoes will.
Right.
Because now I can turn that into a career opportunity.
Yeah.
And you have to sometimes, like you said, be innovative and just dig deep.
Yeah.
Like, really dig deep.
Yeah.
Like, think outside the box.
Yeah.
Don't be so cliche all the time.
Yeah.
And I think men and women do it for sure. But like you said, sometimes would he buy a man who has everything? It's everything he doesn't have. What do you mean?
Right.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be a gift from a store. It's just think outside. And I think if we just took the time to give or to really to lead by example, to really be the person that we're looking for, I think relationships could go a lot further. Now, I don't want to tell you, oh yeah, be innovative, be fresh in this relationship.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing you wearing this every day to bed, but I don't take a shower every time I come to bed.
Right.
I don't get my hair cut. I don't groom myself.
Right.
You know, I don't have my smell goods lined up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got to be the person I'm looking for.
Right.
And I think that goes without saying on both sides of the spectrum.
I agree.
Woman, you have to be the person you're looking for. It's not a sexist thing.
Yeah, you
Like,
do.
everyone wants to feel appreciated.
Yes.
Everyone wants to feel loved. Everyone wants to feel valued.
Yeah.
And if you want that in return, you
Yeah.
got to give that out.
You sure do. You definitely do.
So yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah. No, and I agree. And ladies, I'm an overthinker too when it comes to gifts and things like that. And, you know, you want it to be special, you know, but if you just know what your partner likes, like I said, you tap into that a bit more.
And also, didn't mean to cut you off. I mean, I meant to, but before it slips my mind, let's focus sometimes more on experiences and memories
Right.
over things that we can wear, put on our bodies,
And-
put it out. You know, a meal is cool, a drink is cool,
Right.
a piece of clothing or jewelry is okay. But I'll be hungry again by tomorrow.
Right.
When she wear this 3 or 4 times, that's gonna be in the back of the closet.
Right.
So how much importance did it really have in the first place?
Right.
I want to make sure you share a moment, or we share a moment together. We share an experience together, because that lasts in your brain forever.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be 60, 70, 80 years old talking to your grandchildren like, yeah, I remember when I met your grandfather. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
he took me to this museum, and I had never heard of it before. And he was going around and showing me all the exhibits and, you know, all of the culture and the history behind it.
Right.
And it really enlightened me. It taught me something.
Right.
Like, teach a person something. That's
Right.
the best gift you can give a person. It's something they didn't know.
Man, I'm telling you, a piece of it, of wisdom,
A piece of wisdom, it goes a long way.
it sure does.
And it translates into a piece of experience, of an experience. And I think if we just dug a little deep, both females and men, we dug a little bit deeper, you know, we could really find and open that up. Because sometimes there's things in you didn't even know was there.
I'm telling you.
You had no idea. You did not know it was there. Sometimes you don't even know you like something until you start doing it.
Right. A relationship would do that.
I'm telling you. And it's,
Definitely have experienced that.
and you really have, yeah. You should
this
you should tell them about it.
In this relationship.
You should tell them about
You
it.
know, I've taken our intimacy level to a whole another level.
Oh, yeah?
Like, with him, I have. I definitely can admit that.
Good.
I give you that. Hands down. Can you point? That's me. There's things that I didn't even know that I would like.
Yeah.
And had no idea, never fathomed on.
Like I said,
Thinking about it.
things,
If I heard about it, it would go like in one ear, out through the other. I would
Yep.
hear a story of a friend or
Yep.
see something. And sometimes you might be like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And then
100%.
you meet the right person, and then you actually start to, you know, venture into different things. So yes, absolutely, 100%.
100%. And that we just dug a little deeper. I think we just dig. That's the word of the day, of the week, of the month. Actually, just dig.
Yeah.
Dig. Dig a little deeper.
Yep.
And within,
Yes.
not in her, fellas, within ourselves. Within ourselves.
Right.
A little deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can give her a piece of something she can hold on to forever.
I agree. I totally agree. I want to know what you guys think too.
Yeah, we definitely do. For sure.
Please let us know how you guys feel about this. But yeah, definitely important. The honeymoon phase. Just keeping it fresh, I mean, it's just important, and it can bring arguments because some people don't know how to express themselves either about wanting to be fresh. So don't get upset, don't get mad. You know, that's the number one thing too. You want to come to people with a light conversation
because the delivery is everything.
Yeah,
your
tone matters. So
tonality,
and you don't want to hurt the person's feelings either, because think about it. Some people are very standard. They do things only in the bed. You know, they only buy certain things a time of year, whatever it is, and you don't want to hurt people's feelings. So you just want to just be upfront and
and tell them and be. And for those who, you know, are, you know, they may not have tougher skin, especially for women. Women sometimes they tend to be a lot more emotional than men are.
I'm sensitive. I'm a crybaby.
But woman, you have to be open to receiving what your man is saying. Everything is not said in an aggressive tone, in a mean way, but it's about yourself. So you automatically just do not want to hear about it.
Right.
You have to receive sometimes what the issue is, and then just work on it together.
Yep.
If I come to you, hey babe, talk to you. I can even preempt you. Hey babe, later on tonight after dinner, I want to have a conversation with you. Nothing crazy. I miss you. I love you. But I want us to sit down and talk. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Now I set that up. So now you understand that you're already in the right frame of mind to have a conversation after dinner. Right. Now how I said that, the delivery was perfect.
Fine.
You understand? The prelude was perfect. I'm not screaming at you. I'm not yelling at you. I didn't bring it up during an argument.
Right.
So now it sounds like I'm being vindictive rather.
Right.
And I've been holding this information in.
Right.
And now I just couldn't wait for the perfect time to throw it in your face.
And make you upset.
That's not what we want. We want to make sure that we're always having discussions.
Yeah.
And we're delivering our points and our concerns and the things that we want you guys to work on in a way that's receivable. And you guys have to have room enough to receive it.
Right. Yeah. Make sure.
Do you agree?
Yes, I completely agree.
You was like,
No, I'm like, make sure. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, make sure your tone is right. Give good delivery. You know, make sure it's clear. You don't want to scare your partner either. Like, I want to talk to you about something.
Right.
And then we're not breaking up. You know, you don't want to play the guessing game either. You're just going to be like, hey, the conversation's a little bit longer and I want to just enjoy our moment. It's nothing like extensively bad, but we need to discuss it, you know? I agree.
Yep. And some conversations do not need to be had over text message.
No.
Some discussions you just should not talk about through text, because text, you can be taken out of text and taken out of, you know what I'm saying? Well, why you got an attitude? Well, how you know I got an attitude? All I typed was X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Yeah, but I felt like you had an attitude. So to avoid all that, I'm going to pick the phone up, I'm going to call you, and I'm going to let you know so you can hear the tone of my voice.
Yep.
So I don't sound abrasive, I don't sound aggressive, and you can be able to receive it later on when we talk about it. Right. So just little tricks of the trade that both women and men can adopt. They can kind of implement in their relationships, and not even just in intimate relationships with your girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife, with your mom, with your dad, with your coworkers, you know, with your business partner. Like all of these, these keys work in all relationships. Doesn't matter who you are.
Right. Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I totally agree. Totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Just thinking about, like, also with the honeymoon phase and being innovative, sometimes ideas don't naturally come to your mind. Right. So you do have to go on your phone, go on the internet, go on TikTok. That's a great resource. Go on stuff and see what other couples are doing. That's the whole point of even our podcast. Like, we want to hear from y'all. Y'all want to hear from us. You gotta sometimes, you know, see what other things are out there if you're not in that creative spirit. Like, you know.
Because everybody doesn't know everything.
You don't.
You know, my experience is not your experience.
It's not. So don't think.
Trade and exchange.
Yes. Don't think the honeymoon phase is gonna stay because of everything you have up here. If you don't have it up here, that's okay. You're not a bad person. Right. You need to go and get inspired.
Inspired. That's a good word. That's a good way to put it. And you have to want to be inspired. You have to want to. Like, I focus on my relationship, and I focus on, excuse me, how I can make it fresh, how I can make it last. And how I could keep my woman guessing. Right. You know, what is he going to do next? Right. Like, how else can this get any better? Yep. What are we eating this time? Yeah. You know, and like tonight is just, you know, what's going to happen tonight? You know what I'm saying? I want to put you in that mind frame of not being predictable.
Absolutely.
Completely unpredictable, completely out the box. So when it happens again, you're like, oh my God, I didn't even think of that. Oh my God, I thought that was something. This is really something.
Right.
You know, you want to kind of keep that flow in your relationship.
You do.
It's like a fire. You want to keep that fire burning.
You definitely
You never want your fire to die out.
Yeah. Yeah. And
You got to keep pinching it. You got to keep throwing logs in it,
Yeah.
fluid, whatever you have to do, but keep that fire burning in your relationship.
Yep. And you just made me think of something like, even you may be standard, right? But if your partner's not, that goes back to the love language thing. Like, you know,
Important.
you might not need X, Y, and Z, but they do.
Right.
So, you know, you don't have to bring it all the way down to, well, are we going to work out? But you will have to compromise some of the stuff that you may be just okay with.
Right.
So maybe amping it up some because your partner needs that. And if
Exactly.
they mean a lot to you, then, you know, you want to make sure they're happy.
Right.
And you don't want them getting honey somewhere else.
Oh, no. No honey. It's a whole honeycomb over here. And you want them to stay over there.
Right.
You know, I don't want you to leave.
Right.
You know, I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how successful you are. You want to make sure you remain and keep a certain level of humility in your relationship.
Yeah.
Because they can always be with somebody else. And if you really value that person,
Yeah.
their opinion,
Mm-hmm.
you value what they value,
Right.
then you always make sure. You know, I don't want her to feel like I feel like I'm superior, like I'm better,
Exactly.
like I'm the prize,
Right.
like I'm the SHIT. Like, no, I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna be level-headed and grounded
Yes.
in my relationship.
All the time.
And I want to cater to what your concerns and what your needs are.
Yeah.
And I do that by questions. I do that by reading body language.
Observing,
You know,
exactly.
80% of all communication is nonverbal. So we don't always have to have a conversation in order for me to understand what you're feeling.
Right.
I know something's wrong with you. 2 seconds from me laying eyes on you, I can tell something's wrong with you.
Right. Exactly.
But that comes from being observant. I'm
Yeah.
observing everything you're doing.
Right.
I understand what you look like when something's wrong with you.
Yep.
And I make a mental note of that. So next time, if I see that again, something wrong with her. Yeah, so pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Absolutely.
Pay attention in your relationships. A lot of you guys don't pay attention. And I don't mean guys as in men. I mean just people in
Everybody.
general. You guys got to pay attention to your partners.
Because somebody will. And
Because all the signs are there sometimes. There's, oh, hey, I'm right here. You're just not looking at me.
right.
I'm trying to tell you what I need.
Pay
You're
attention.
not looking at me.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Honestly. And, you know, people will boo-hoo cry. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Don't leave me.
Sure.
Please. And it's like, well, are you willing to do this, this, and this? Are you willing to compromise with this? No, I'm not like that.
And only when you are willing to compromise, only when you are willing to compromise and be all of these things, can you say, you gotta like me.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, baby. Yes.
I got it?
You got it.
Okay.
Got it. You got it.
Okay. I thought that was funny.
It was.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. I was sorry. It
No.
was-
It wasn't, you know, anything. You didn't laugh. You wasn't laugh at that.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, let us know. Comment. Please subscribe. Want to know what you guys think, how you guys feel. How do you guys keep your relationships fresh?
Yep.
How do you guys stay in your honeymoon stage? And if you left your honeymoon phase, that's fine. Let's work on a way and a strategy to get it back.
Yes. I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, keep it fresh. We didn't
it
talk about
fresh.
deodorant.
Keep it fresh
Fresh.
and let her do the rest. So,
And make sure he the best.
yes, I can't contest.
All right, you got that one.
I got it.
You got it. You got it now. You got it.